Well, hello there. Today we are going to talk about the book Linghun by Ai Jiang. And this is a gothic ghost story that is put out by Dark Matter Inc., which is under the umbrella of all the Dark Matter stuff. They do Dark Heart Books, Dark Matter Magazine, and Dark Matter Inc. And this book was such a strange and wonderful and sad story. It was a very addictive read. The story follows this family that moves to this place called Home. And Home is this really strange town where people go and they move into these homes that are really, really hard to get into. People really want to get in there because you can go and you live in the home, and if you've lost a loved one, these houses somehow are able to conjure up these people, and they say, put out pictures of them and stuff to kind of like call to them so that they'll appear. And so all these people in this neighborhood are living haunted with these ghosts, and I guess the more you believe in it, the more corporeal that the ghosts will become. So this follows the story of this family, and the main character's name is Wenxi, her mother and father, and her little brother that had passed on. The mother is so focused on the brother that has passed on that she kind of treats Wenxi like crap, if we're being honest. It's all about the brother, and she gets mad at Wenxi if she's not doing her part and just living for the brother. So the mother's just really living in the past and refusing to move forward. And that's why I think it's so sad that all these people are just so stuck on those that have passed that they're not able to move on. And eventually some people do move out of these houses, but when they do, an auction occurs, and the auctions are people just fighting it out, and it's dangerous and bloody, and sometimes people die to get these houses. And they kind of lucked out because they got it from, I think, the mom's sister, and they paid a bunch of money for it. And so it follows her, and there's a school that when she goes to, and she meets this kid Liam, and Liam's called what is known as a lingerer, and the lingerers are these families that just live in people's yards and are waiting for the possibility of one of these houses going up for auctions. And some of these people have been waiting for years. And then across the street from Wenxi is this older woman referred to as Mrs. And she's kind of strange, and rumor has it that her house isn't actually haunted, which is weird because everybody else's is. And it's how this strange woman comes into the story and what her role and part is in it. And Liam and Wenxi kind of bond over the fact that they just don't want to be there. They don't want to be in this town. They want to leave, and just what happens with Wenxi's brother when he starts to come around, and how the mother acts and the dad is kind of removed. And there's just so many elements to this just tragic, sad story, but it's also very beautiful in the same respect. And it's just a look at how death affects people and the not willing to let go and let these people move on, and how that affects them. And it was such a fascinating look and such a fascinating read. And as I said, it was really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I give this book 5 stars. I really liked the weird esotericness of the story. It was quite interesting. The whole atmosphere of the town and the people who live there and the school and how they behaved among each other, and how the lingerers were treated outside of the people that like lived in the homes. And another thing I thought was weird too, like the lingerers, this truck would come around and they'd basically eat like slop, which is gross, while the people that live in the houses would eat, normal, regular, good food. It's a novella, so it's short and sweet. The story was really just so unique and interesting that, you just want to keep reading it. I like the characters quite a bit. If you're looking for a ghost story that is short and sweet, Linghun by Ai Jiang was absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend it. So if you like strange ghost stories, the next video coming up will be about another book that is about a strange ghost story. So stick around, check it out. And if you had fun hanging out today, hit that subscribe button, come back, see me again. We'll talk about more bookish things and weird stuff.